Alright, what's going on guys? It's Mossy aka Cybex Trades, and today we're back here again with another quick trade review slash recap. So yeah, let's just dive in straight into it. Today is the 12/18th. I believe this is the last week of no, we still got one more week of December, it looks like. So yeah, coming to the day, really had only two couple names on watch list was SPY, DOQ, SQ, and Tesla here was just for the sake of just watching the price action, even though I can't play it. I just wanted to see how it was really looking good on the multiple time frame analysis in terms of bullishness for continuation to 260 potentially, and this looked like it's been doing that. So anyway, three trades I took on SPY today: one call, one long, two shorts, and yeah, overall down -5 on the small account. But I'm very happy with my trading today, even though I'm a little bit red, like $5, whatever. Doesn't really, it's not really that much for the small account, but I'm overall really happy with my psychology in terms of how I executed today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just straight dive into it and what I was thinking. So coming to the day, I noticed that we were kind of just doing this kind of this bull flagging for a quick second, and it looks like it's playing out, or at least that's what it seems at the moment. And as you guys can see, this bull flag here was making itself not allowing to want to really play these patterns, like give too much emphasis on them, but I do pay attention to them in terms of see if it does respect it and whatnot. And it looks like it looks like it's been respecting it since the morning here, holding that 471 level. And yeah, we'll see where it ends up with the rest of the day. Market is still open, so yeah. First, these are the levels that I had. New weekly levels: 471, 468, 473, 471.50. Intraday, smaller ones, and the thinner ones are less emphasis, and the thicker ones, these ones are more of heavier levels on the bigger time frames. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take some longs here if we hold 471. And basically that's my first trade here, entered around right here. I didn't want to chase, so when the market opened it looked very bullish, I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, okay, I'm not really gonna chase here because yes, even though we broke pre-market highs and whatnot, and we popped this candle here and popped this candle, I wanted to wait for a nice entry here. And me personally, I got the entry right here first, entered the 475 calls at this break of here, this kind of like a symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it, in the 1 minute. I saw the nice pop on this candle volume, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to enter here, stop loss, failure of this candle here, or 471.32. And that's basically what happened here. Had a nice push up here. Premiums were up like maybe at most here. Scaled another one here. We saw the break of 471.51 with volume. I scaled another one right here at 102. And at this point, the highest was the premiums were like $1.10 but that wasn't the risk reward that I was aiming for. So me personally, I was trying to catch at least a dollar or two, So in this case, I was looking at to get a 473. And yeah, we rejected here on SPX. It was the 40, 47, 38 level. Rejected multiple times, and it looks like we were gonna for a second go. We dropped here first, and I exited here because of the 471.51. That was gonna be my new moving. That was my new adjusted stop loss. But we came here and we still struggled to break out. I was looking for re-entry. I wasn't mind taking a re-entry here if we held the level and broke out. But it just seems suspicious because that level on SPX and basically on SPY, what that translates to is 471.80. Yeah, so that level basically was just very strong at the moment that we were trading it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for something better risk to reward wise, because I like to think of going into 2024. I want to think of more in terms of risk to reward and better, you know, trading opportunities. So exit here at 103. I was up about $5 maybe, and then entered the short here once we couldn't hold this 471.50, seeing that hey, we could get a potential break here of this kind of a small little trend line here that we have going on, and go for a gap fill. And yeah, as you guys can see, enter shorts here. It was the 466 puts. Enter two contracts right here at the break of this candle here. I was using VWAP, so let me just go ahead and load this up. Using VWAP, so we're actually entered here really. 740, yeah, entered here basically. And that's I kind of had an early entry on this one because the exit, I mean, it was still holding VWAP, and I didn't really bother to check on that, to be honest with you, because I was like, you know what, sometimes VWAP is a lagging indicator obviously, but I was like, hey, we failed to go higher, so let me go ahead and enter here. And yeah, so I entered here, got stopped out again, entered here again. at 53. And here premiums didn't even move much, to be honest with you. They were still the same because these contracts were the 466 puts, so they were out of the money, of course. But I was trying to catch a solid, decent trade with not too much premium fluctuations for my small little account here. And yeah, I mean, for a second we had this candle pop drop down here, whatever you want to call it, and it looks like we were gonna go down. But I was gonna trim some here. I was gonna trim a contract or so here, but didn't really happen. And I don't even know. The contracts didn't even move here. So to be honest with you, I mean, it wouldn't have been really worth it anyway. I would have just probably made $5 or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So held here, just waited for VWAP was my new stop loss, and closed above here at 50. Exited, and as you guys can see, market ran. It's pretty much all the trades that I took today. Nothing too crazy. Overall, very happy with my execution because I didn't really hesitate. I saw price action forming. I was able to understand it. I was able to execute on it. I was able to have a nice, better stop loss. And yeah, the only thing I could a little bit work on is a little bit more, of course, entries. And but yeah, overall, that's pretty much it for today, guys. And yeah, thank you. I'll catch you guys on the next one.